That's right, and welcome to Sports News and Views with an Attitude. This is the Homeboy Sports Network, your homeboy right here, Lover J, with my homeboy. And I want to first congratulate Mike Johnson. He's been moving and shaking in his career. We're taking a couple weeks off at a critical moment. So we're coming back with a special, of course, no lie, no need to hide. We are official Lakers, pumping blood. And we took a quick hiatus during a period of time where the Lakers have officially fumbled at the goal line. Let's get right into this, Mike. There's a few subject matters that are almost unbelievable. I don't know if George R.R. Martin could write fiction like this.
Nah, not like this, man. Not like this. Yeah, so we got where to begin with the Lakers, man. There's so many things, but I think the most obvious thing is it's been a while since we last spoke, but the most obvious thing is the whole Magic situation and how all that went down, and essentially it was a backstabbing, man. So, curious to get your thoughts on how the whole Magic, I don't even want to call it a debacle, but
who backstabbed you? Who backstabbed?
All right, so for our viewers for our listeners who don't know the whole situation, what happened was Rob Pelinka.
Wait, who?
Rob Pelinka.
Rob who?
So you got jokes now?
I'm being funny. What a lowly Laker if he could ever call himself that. I'm so surprised. Continue on. I just got a diss on the slide because who you think you are trying to diss Magic behind his back? Anyway.
So Rob Pelinka was sending emails to Jeannie Buss about all the things that Magic was not doing, what he was supposed to be doing, not there for meetings, doing
tattling,
essentially tattling. So, as customary practice is, Magic Johnson would be BCC'd, blind carbon copied on all the emails, about various things, talking about players.
I love whoever did that, Mike. I love whoever was inside reading this bullshit and copied Magic blindly in there. I love that. Go ahead.
But I don't know if it was Jeannie, if it was Rob, but in any event, Magic got, obviously he was BCC'd on all the emails, and Rob was saying all kinds of different things about Magic, and he caught wind of it, and Jeannie did not come to Magic's aid or defense, which was kind of disheartening for Magic. You're supposed to be my ace. Well, I've known you since you were, since we were both 19. Brought glory and championships to the city of LA, and joy to your family, and I can't even get you to stick up for me. So, what does that say about you? So, any of it,
for a peon.
Exactly.
Is nobody in the legendary Laker lineage. He is no one.
Yeah, it's not even part of the family. He's an adopted kid, so to speak.
Yeah, by Kobe, one of the last.
By Kobe,
yeah. That don't even count to me.
Yeah, and that brings up a whole different situation. Do you think Kobe is blindly sabotaging the current Lakers because he doesn't? This is a conspiracy theory, because he doesn't want LeBron to have any success in overthrow him, and he doesn't want to have Magic to have any success as well. He wants to come in and save the day, so he sticks one of his henchmen in there to fuck shit up to preserve his legacy. That's a conspiracy theory, obviously, but hey, man.
These are some sensitive guys. I mean, Kobe has a history of being a sucker punk with Shaq and all that, and tattletelling too.
You're right. So, but any of it, Kobe's not perfect by any stretch. A great player. Brought 5 rings to the Lakers. Great player, but
very, very D'Angelo Russell-esque in some fashion.
Yeah, he's got some bitch asses in him. Sometimes.
Okay, so let's clean this up here. So Magic's up out of there. We were questioning this as lifelong Magic students of Magic in his business and basketball game. And we were kind of bewildered at what the hell would make this happen. And this is obvious. And I wanted to say this. I think this is a great lesson that I had to learn with the 49ers back in the early 90s when they started letting Joe Montana go, Ronnie Lott, Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, like Niners to the bone. And this is truly a business. And for Magic, this may be the most extreme example of backbiting and treachery in a sports organization I can think of, because Magic is the Lakers, period. That L, the new logo, synonymous with Magic. Any purple and gold, synonymous with Magic. And it just it lets you know there's instances, I hope young business students and entrepreneurs and people are peeping this out, because there are no loyalties in business. None you can rely on. I mean, we do business, we can rely on each other, but I mean, none that you could really, you can't go into situations thinking everybody loves you for real. It's like Game of Thrones up in there.
Yeah, no, and the old adage, it's not personal, it's business. That's I hate that saying, but that's what passes in the world of business. It's not personal, it's just business, and that just lets you know. When anyone ever tells you or utters a phrase like that to you in a business setting or any type of setting, you know what kind of person they are.
But I'll say this too. First of all, exit that organization as soon as you get the bag you were seeking, that you can do it. If you can secure the bag and get out of there unscathed, get out. Because people who think like that are not long-term winners.
They're not. No, they're not. They're very cutthroat. They don't give a damn about you or yours. So
or themselves, actually, because is my point. Because the karma is coming back for them. It's coming back, and then they'll just be victims of the same behaviors that they enacted. So I take that as a huge lesson. It's very hurtful, offensive, because I do take stuff personal, because Magic is a personable person. He does stuff for passion and love for the game and his businesses and people. And this is what happens sometimes when you are like that. Go ahead.
So, Jose, do you think like, phrases like, it's not business or it's just personal, and, you take a look at the blind cop BCC emails and, people doing the backstabbing, do you contribute that to Laker front office dysfunction? Like, how would you describe that?
I would say it's a culture that has happened. Dr. Buss was the spider in the middle of that web at one point, and he kept that web strong and tight. Even when it was loose, it was still tighter than it is now. And I feel like it's a cultural thing. It goes from the top of the organization, and it seeps to the bottom. You see, these players wanted to leave once they found out they were all in the trading block. And this is cultural, So with culture, you have to change the culture if you desire different results. And the Lakers, as we're going to continue and move forward here to some other points, you can tell that their culture is in the shambles. And it starts with Magic. Magic is a Laker when he's rocking a Dodger jersey. He's a Laker. And when you treat somebody like that who is an intrinsic part of you and your organization, you have some hell of a karma waves coming for you. And it's hard to root for the Lakers for me right now. I don't show much support right now because I'm not a blind patriot like that. I can't just be like, yeah, Lakers no matter what. Like, no, y'all are foul. Straight up. I don't know how that happened.
You said you're not a blind patriot. Like, that's funny. That's how.
But that just means I wouldn't follow somebody without being critical of what am I following. That's all. Not nothing.
As you should. So you take a look at the Lakers. You take a look at the front office dysfunction that's currently going on now, and I equate it to, I don't know if you've ever lost a patriarch or a matriarch in your family, or I don't even put it that close to home. Hey, you've seen a movie, or here's a perfect analogy. You've seen Soul Food, right?
Oh, yeah, Big Mama. I know Big Mama.
Big Mama goes down. She's in the hospital.
Yeah.
Family falls apart.
Yeah.
They just don't know what to do. The patriarch has, the matriarch of the family is no longer. He was the glue that was keeping everything together. And it reminds me of, the current situation of the Lakers. Jim Buss, he's no longer with us. Was keeping the whole Buss family and the glue of the Lakers organization together. And now that he's gone, they don't know how to act. And they don't know what to do with themselves. And so it's a bunch of people fighting over stuff that they had they really had no claim to, and it's showing now. So, and they really can't get out of their own way. If I'm the Lakers, I know what I don't know. It's obvious. It should be obvious to you right now that you don't know what you're doing because you've missed the playoffs the past 6 years. Man, you've gotten rid of one of the, deceit is permeating through your organization with Magic. You can't attract free agents. No one wants to come play with you. The Clippers, for crying out loud, or a better run organization than you are. The storied dysfunctional Clippers.
Yeah.
And obviously you see, obviously they had a change at the top, and you see what's happened. And so maybe it's time. I'm not saying the Lakers should sell, the Buss family should sell, but they should definitely get out of the way and bring somebody in there that knows how to run a franchise, knows how to build a team, a great foundation. You see see if you can pull a Sam Presti from OKC, or see if you can pull Usai Masiri from Toronto. I mean, you missed out with the hire from David Griffin. You get someone there who knows what they're doing, and you step out of the way. And I don't know if the Lakers can do that because, pride's a hell of a thing, man. And that's where they are right now. What say you? What say you?
I say this is an excellent time. We're going to transition this into the next segment here, because this is an excellent time to dismantle this group and reassemble something that resembles a basketball team. And I'm talking about allow LeBron to get the hell out of there. This is a real besmirching of the end of his career. Allow LeBron, whoever's a free agent, let them roll. And I would also say, because this is a real disaster. And y'all don't understand, throw the baby out with the bathwater. I don't even know where they throw the bathwater. I'm just saying, the like you say, I agree, all management need to step aside because these people are ineffective, insufficient. It's not arguable. There's no debate here. This is really disappointing.
Yeah, man.
It's inexcusable. It reflects a failure culture, for real. How do you have these players, LeBron, look what happened to Kobe at the end of his career? No. Inexcusable. It's time to reassemble. Jeannie Buss don't know basketball. Her brother don't know. I don't care who your dad is. Okay, there's a lot of rap music executives who don't know a damn thing about hip-hop. Just because you've been in the corporation for 30 years, 40 years does not mean you know basketball better than some of these people who know, touch, and live basketball. And she's been very close to it. I'm not going to discount her and her charisma and what she brings to the table. But it's time, if you want to save your family's legacy, you're going to need to get out the way.
Yeah, so here's what I noticed about that. So you see Dr. Buss.
Yeah.
He knew what he didn't know. And so what did he do?
Step to the side.
Step to the side, he had Jerry West. Step to the side, he had Mitch Kupchak. People who knew what they were doing. And
who knows basketball better than them two? Who knows basketball better than them two?
Exactly. And I don't see the Lakers doing that right now. And it's it's frustrating. It's sad because obviously hey man, you know how I feel about it. You know how I feel about the Lakers. At another show, we'll both have to tell how we became Laker fans. I think each Laker fan has for me, it's a special story. But in any event, yeah, man. Now they can't find a coach. which I think they're going about it the wrong way. They should hire the GM first, and then hire a team president.
No. You was right the first time. Hire a real GM first.
Yeah, hire a real GM or a real
Let him
team
go.
president.
Get that guy the hell up out of here. Get him the hell out of here. I'm ruining any opportunity I've once had to fantasize about working as a consultant or anything for the Lakers, but I got to say, this guy can't lie on this. We can't lie on this show. This is the Homeboy Sports Network. Rob Pelinka got to go. You can't talk behind Magic's back.
No, man. You can't do that, man. That was them. I don't give a damn.
That's like in the ancient days, that's an insubordination that would cost you your life at the guillotine. You're going to talk behind the commander's back, behind the general, behind the military league, behind the soul and spirit of the army? No. You'd have to go. He's like Varys in Game of Thrones. He's about to be eliminated in just a half a second.
Here's what I think. Here's what I think the Lakers should do. Here's what I think LeBron. Here's what I think LeBron should do. You're right. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I watched every Laker game this season, and a few things stuck out to me. They missed a lot of free throws. They had a lot of turnovers. And consequently, they lost a lot of close games. And what that tells me is the coach wasn't right, and there wasn't any type of accountability or attention to detail, right? So a lot of talent on the team. You still have LeBron, not washed up as people would like to have you to believe. He's still got some. He's probably on about. He's still got a quarter tank, and a quarter tank can get you there. You can play your cards right, right? Right. Quarter tank. A lot of people drive on a quarter tank of gas. It's not ideal, but it can get you there, right? So he's on the back end of this. So what I think the Lakers do right now is go hard after a free agent this summer, and it doesn't necessarily need to be a top tier free agent. I mean, getting Klay Thompson would be nice. Getting Kawhi Leonard would be phenomenal. But I don't think the Lakers need a top tier free agent with the pieces that they already have. I think you can get somebody like a Jimmy Butler or a Kemba Walker and one or two shooters, knockdown shooters, and the Lakers are right back in this thing. And then from that standpoint, I don't think it matters. I'm not contradicting myself, but you can get a coach in there that that the players will respect and can listen to. I don't necessarily think that was the issue with Luke Walton. So if it doesn't work after this year, if you get off to a rocky start, then maybe you trade LeBron. But I think you see what you can do. You go hard this summer, and if you can't get a free agent this summer, maybe you trade him before the season even starts. So I would go hard this summer and see what you come up with, and then if you can't, then you let LeBron. You cut ties with LeBron so that you can get back with him. And you don't want to have this stain on this man's career because y'all couldn't get it right. So,
had to find that funny. So I said, no child, I work hard for the money. Doc, okay, you know why I love you, cuz? You know why? Because you're such an optimist, man. You were there when the Sonics abandoned Seattle. You were there when Columbus and Ohio State was dealing with the scandals and the problems and Coach had to leave. You were there.
I was there.
You've been there, and you stayed the course. You like President Bush and the failed wars of Iraq and Afghanistan. You stayed the course. I love you for that. That's an important element. You are better than me there. I am hands off of this crap. This is disastrous. I love that you even have an idea. I'm not even making comment on what they should do. I think this is a disaster. And finally, I guess that was kind of our final segment, but the Tyronn Lue debacle is disgusting. This is like soggy salad. I mean, who wants this? Nobody wants this. Tyronn Lue is not any marquee coach. He's a comfort coach that LeBron wanted, and they couldn't even get this deal done. Because they have some stipulations. They're trying to stipulate or make mandatory decisions on the head coach. Here's what you got to do.
Yeah,
man. Go ahead.
No, don't have me. So you know who was rumored that they wanted to have on there. So there were two things, right? They kind of squelched that deal. Tyronn Lue wanted, I call him Ty Lue wanted 5 years. The Lakers were only willing to give him 3. Okay, I can see that. Look, if y'all gonna fire me, I want some extra 2 years. If y'all gonna fire me after 3 years, I want my 2 years. That's what he was really negotiating for, right?
He's a part of the Laker family as well. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Right.
This how you do. This how you doing people. Okay, go on.
Yeah, maybe that. But maybe that's a sign of things to come. But what he is part of the Laker family, but he is forever memes about getting stepped over, and the Lakers stepped over him. Not the Lakers stepped over.
Yeah. Allen took the biggest step. He took a bigger step than the step for mankind on the moon. That was the biggest step you've seen ever. Okay.
So I would say so right there. He wanted 3 years. He wanted 5. They were only willing to give him 3. He was trying to fight for the extra 2 in case he got fired, so they had to pay him. So
sure, no doubt.
Yeah. But then the Lakers had the audacity, the nerve, the gumption. I sound like Stephen A. Smith right now.
This is vocabulary, y'all. Gumption.
They say, hey, we'll hire you, but what we want you to do is we want you to hire Jason's kid. Man, get out of here. There ain't no way on this green earth that I see how you did one of your own in Magic. So you think y'all just gonna step over me and let me put Jason Kidd on? So they tried to Iverson him.
They tried to Iverson him twice.
Yeah. So as soon as we lose 7 out of 10, going through a rough stretch in February or March, y'all was trying to get bro. Nah, y'all ain't gonna do me like that. I think he probably would have went. I bet you he would have went for that if they would have given him 5 years.
Yeah, he could. Well, the Lakers
he's like, all right, fine, whatever. You still gonna owe me. You still gonna owe me.
Lakers have lost that kind of status and leverage, man. They are no longer the dope, fresh, fly Rolls Royce. They're like the 79 Rolls Royce.
The Knicks of the East is what they are right now.
They're the what?
They're the Knicks of the East right now. They just
the Knicks of the East. The Knicks of the West, yeah.
The Knicks of the West dysfunction up top, man, and that's what you get, man. So,
all right, so let's close this show because we wanted to try to respect people's time. I know they love the show. We appreciate y'all for listening and all that, but we're trying to keep it to a respectable level so you keep tuning in. What should LeBron do? What's LeBron's next move?
Hey, man, you go hard. You try to recruit. You go hard in the paint for the recruits and the Lakers. It's just not looking. I mean, he's kind of probably got a good handle on it right now. LeBron probably texting people, right now, and trying to see what's what. And, he's got people reaching out. They say, look, man, don't BS me, man. Give me, y'all gonna come here, and y'all think y'all can win. Y'all think y'all can win without me, but, let's go and get some of these chips. That's what I would say. Reach out, see what you can do, and if nothing happens, man, cut bait, man, and get out of Dodge, man. Yeah, and I would say you got to do that before the season starts. So, that's if you don't get any free agents. So, that's what.
Ladies and gentlemen, my cuz, the professional consultant, fashion designer, whatever, all the stuff you do, I don't know. There's so many accolades. He believes optimism. I love this. A little poke right here, there's optimism coming out. A little stabbing right there, your optimism's coming out. I love it. I don't know. I always felt like an optimist, but now I feel like a pessimist because I don't feel the same way.
Here's what I'll say. It only makes sense if you have the right leadership at the top, right? And so I'll give my Ohio State example here. So when all the things were happening with Jim Tressel and Terrell Pryor, things are looking bad. They looked bad for about a year. But I knew the type of leadership that Ohio State had. I knew that they would find the right person. And then you've seen the run that we had.
Well, you're talking about strategic leaders in the athletic department above the football.
Right. And so to my point is, even though the optimism is there, I don't think the only way the Lakers can salvage this is if they get out of their own way and hire somebody who knows what the hell they're doing. And that's the only thing. And admit that you know what you don't know. Would you rather, it's almost like, Jose, and then I'll get off of here on this. It's almost like, would you rather have a pie of, a 10%, 10% of a small pie, or 10% of a large pie, or 100% of a small pie? And right now, the Buck family is 100% of a small pie right now, and that's how they're operating right now. So get out the way. You know what you don't know. Get somebody in there so you can reap the success and the accolades and the glory and get to your shine that you deserve. So that's it, man.
My final word is this. I'm going to close the door like this. If LeBron James changes teams one more time, his career is going to be laughable. If he changes one more time without multiple titles, his career is going to be so watered down.
So that was the caveat right there. If he changes teams one more time without multiple titles. Now, if he happens to go somewhere else and wins 2 titles, then yeah, no one. He can go to Milwaukee and win 2 titles, and no one will. You know what I mean?
If they'll accept him. That's my Greek brother's team, baby. Does he want to make room for this man? He don't need it.
No, right now. No, they're blowing him out right now. They definitely don't need it. So
I mean, go ahead.
We can drone on all night. We just wanted to get this show in because it was recently in the news.
Yeah,
and we had to hop on here and talk about it, even though our schedules are hectic right now. We had to hop on here and talk about it. And yeah, man.
Isn't that the teapot calling the kettle black? Look, now you the ones cutting the show short. I love it.
Only because my son just rolled downstairs. He's supposed to be in bed right now. He just rolled downstairs, trying to watch Peppa Pig. So,
well, give him a big hug from everybody on the show here, and once again for Mike Johnson out there in Ohio, the middle of the country, the heartland, and your homeboy Jose Gutierrez Jr., Lover J from the capital of Washington, the low Lacey Olympia. We want to welcome you to subscribe to the show and, you know what I mean, click the like button and show your love for the Homeboy Sports Network, sports news and views with an attitude. Mike, any last words?
No, man. Not for me. Watch this game tonight. That's all I'm about to do. Who you got tonight? What's the last word? Who you got tonight? Who you got?
Who you got? Let me hear you.
Man, Golden State. Man.
Is this a closeout game?
No. This is tied up 2-2. Pivotal game 5. So.
Oh. Yeah, I think they're in Oakland. I'm going to go Golden State with the edge on that.
There you go. So we're both in agreement there. All right, so next time, folks, we'll have to recap in a couple of days, see what this recap on these playoffs. And,
all right, great having you.
Yeah, and then what's it next week is the draft, so maybe the Lakers can get lucky there. Huh.
We need it. If we get Zion Williams, I'm back. I'm back halfway.
Look at you. Man, get out of here, man. All right, folks.
I'm such a mercenary. All right, my brother Mike Johnson, Jose Gutierrez, Homeboy Sports Network. Peace.
Peace.
Put him on his back and